Hey Elevate, it's Drew here with another C.A.T video. Remember, that's context, apply, and time. So today we're going to be talking about purpose. As you're going through school and you're trying to work through college and trying to get to college, I should say, and you're taking all these different tests, you begin to think, I wonder what my purpose in life is. That's a big time question to ask yourself right now. But everybody does it. Everybody asks that question, what should I do with the rest of my life? But I think the real thing is, in order to get the right answer, you have to ask the right question. And as a Christian, you should be asking, what does God want me to do with my life? When we ask that question, we pretty much already have the answer. As Christians, we need to think about what God wants us to do rather than what we want us to do. So that's the thought I want to leave you here with right now. So right now, go ahead and pause the video and go to John 6:25 through 34. John 6:25 through 34. Read that and come back to me. Pause the video right now. Okay, so as you can see in that passage, there's a whole bunch of people trying to find out what they need to do to get to know God, basically. What do I need to do in order to become a Christian or to get to heaven, whatever you want to say. So they're asking all these different questions, and then Jesus says in verse 29, the works of God is this, to believe in the one he has sent. That's what his response was. So they're asking basically, what's our purpose? What are we supposed to do? How do we do this? And Jesus just says, hey, just believe in me. And you pretty much got everything else figured out. So once you believe in Jesus, everything else comes together. Once you know God and you start getting to know him better, everything else will start to fall in place. Because obviously you won't become a murderer because you believe in Jesus. That won't happen. Obvious conflict doesn't work. So things start to get weeded out, and as you get to know God better, you start to realize what you can be good at and what you can do to try to glorify his name rather than trying to get as much money as you possibly can or whatever it is. So you start to stop thinking it from your perspective and start thinking from God's perspective. So here's a question I want to ask you, really. Are your goals in life pointing towards God, or is it pointing away from God? Is it for God or not for God? Is it for you or for him? That's what it's really all about. Is it for you or for him? So that's all I really wanted to stop and